students for US were at high risk factor in the last days, and still they are worried, they are sad, their visa ratios are very less, and even they are within USA, they are facing a lot of troubles, restrictions, and they did not know any time they can receive deportation letter, they can receive email of deportation, and it was happening, and Indian students were victims. Reason is only one: some Indian students were submitting scam documents and their data was not up to the mark, and US was taking action against all Indian students. So even you are genuine, you are doing a very right thing, you are honest, you are submitting documents which are required, verifiable documents, but people who are submitting forged documents, due to those, the genuine students were also in trouble, and they were facing, and they are facing, in getting work permits, in extension of the work permits, and also their status is not secure and safe. Anytime US can cancel, and we are listening on daily basis that Indian students at airport or within USA, their legal status is cancelled and they are being deported, and you was aware of all breaking news in the last days. But why I am recording this session? I am giving you, especially Indian students, little a bit good news, and this is good news. Now US finally thought to relax visa condition for Indian students, and they also thinking and planning to facilitate Indian students, especially because they knew Indians are very intelligent, they are getting degrees, and their previous works of past Indians who are nationals, their role at state level is very amicable and tenacious. Keeping on that, now US immigration is going to relax little a bit. So I think they will keep strict level at criminal students, at the students who are not finishing their degrees, the students who are not submitting documents which are required by USCIS, or they are submitting wrong statement. I think they will keep doing action against the students who are writing some adverse posts on social media, especially against US. So I think that will never stop, but generally they are going to relax at some level for the students. Their requirements, definitely all students are fulfilling their visa ratios, which is very worse now after Donald Trump deportation plan. The India was also hit, and one of the state maximum people deported, and blames of the US on Indians were straightforward, that they are using H-1B work visa as a scam, and they found a lot of companies within US who was in touch with the US Indian companies, Indian consultants, and they were doing scam, and according to US, a lot of people of India were not up to the mark, and that's why they changed laws for all. But now I think everything in the graph go at extreme level, and then it become a little a bit stabilized. I think now US immigration may switch to stable side, because that may be their plan, that we will go at extreme level, and by doing extreme strictness to immigrants like Indian students, they will be scared, and they will be having information that if they will do any wrong thing within USA, they can be deported. They set some examples, and they will be very cautious in social media, and also during their visa application, they will never submit wrong documents, unverifiable documents, or fake documents, or fake statements, or wrong informations. They will never give. This could be the objective of U.S. immigration, and now and they may have planned that after going at extreme level, when we filter off a lot of students, then we will normalize the situation. I think now situation is going to the normalization, and I think now they will do little less strictness for Indian students. I can guess that in the last 15 to 20 days, or in the last 1 to 2 months, I can say there are no much news against Indian students from the US immigration. Otherwise, on daily basis, we were listening at CNN International, at different social media channels, and through official websites of immigration departments that fill in the blank Indians are deported, and especially Indian students. And those were very shocking that some Indian students looked genuine, in the sense that director of those universities were speaking at their favor, that they are very good students. We don't think they are at wrong level of immigration, and if they did mistake, they should be given notices. It happened first time that school, universities and colleges spoke in favor of students, and those were Indians. So this is also a very positive step, I think, if US immigration is going to relax. But I don't imagine that criminal students, once again I am telling you, if you are going to deposit those documents which are not required, and you are not submitting genuine documents, you are not filling up information, that D160 form or student visa form, the informations which you submitted are not correct. So I don't think that raid or that action or that strictness level will stop against them. But the people, Indian students who are a good achiever, with academic records, with non-criminal records, with fulfilling or complying immigration laws, I think they will be compensated, and they will not get any wrong notice of deportation after this step of US immigration. And if I will feel last 2 months looking good for US Indian students. At one time we were talking about that Indian students should not apply, because I am always talking about legal true Indian students. I don't talk about those Indian students. Basically those are not students, those are made students by consultants to use visa scam, and US is right. And at this level, not US, other countries also claimed that Indians are making documents, and they are documents making machines, and we even not able to justify that those are correct or wrong, because they are so sophisticated system running within India that even our verification system failed, and those fake documents are verified. I am astonished as an immigration analyst that financial documents, I don't know, banks are verifying this man has money, even that document is fake. I am not able to even think. So this was happening. Canada claimed, US immigration claimed, and that were one of the reasons that people started almost Indian students at C category, and they were not being given visas, and even they are within US in Canada, they were being checked and they are still being reviewed. But this step in which US immigration will be eased and will be little bit relaxed, and torture level without any reason will be very less, and I am very happy director of the universities when notices were given in the last months to Indian students to deport, that please give us the reason. I think now they at least will be provided the reasons. And reasons don't know how much they are important, because when reasons are given, on those grounds, Indian students can fight their cases in the courts. So overall, I will guess this is very good news for Indian students and their visa ratios in the coming days. Practically, we will see how much that's better, but this news technically became very good for all Indian students, upcoming students, and existing students. Thank you.